Hello and welcome to the Football Banter Box. It's me, Lewis, and I'm with Renard today. How are you doing, Renard?
Yo, bro, what's going on?
All good, mate. All
Yeah.
good. Rough weekend, that, to be fair.
Oh, yes, it was for you.
Yeah.
I'm all good. I've come properly dressed tonight in my Man U kit.
Man United.
Yep.
I'm in the Bayern Munich tonight,
Oh,
sporting Harry Kane in the Champions League.
hopefully they can get it done for him, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So we've got some Premier League review. We've got some Champions League chat as well. And then we're going to have a look at some of your comments that you've left on social media and just review what you've been saying and debate it a bit ourselves. If you do want to get on the podcast, just leave a comment on Facebook or YouTube and we'll definitely read out your comments on the next podcast. Let's start then. Friday night, Stadium of Light.
What's happened at your gaff? Oh.
Look, we've had a brilliant season. We were really good at home for most of the season. I think it's just Forest were just really up for it.
Oh, yeah, you got absolutely spunked at home, innit?
We got battered, yeah. 4-0 down at half time.
What went wrong though? Because honestly, I didn't see it coming.
I think they played us at our own game, so they were really up for it, and like they didn't give us a minute to sit on the ball and hold the ball. They were constantly trying to get at us and take the ball off us, which is not how we play. We play around the back now, and we struggle to get it over their press.
But normally Sunderland is like compact, solid and hard to beat. And when I saw you shift 5 at home, I was like, nah, what's going on?
Genuinely, I think it's just a bad day at the office. We've still had a great season. Like,
yeah.
I was expecting 5-0 every week.
Yeah. Yeah, you've had a brilliant season. Absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant season. I think your aim was to survive in the Premier League, and I think you've managed to do just that.
Yeah.
But based on previous scores and previous results, I did not see that coming. I thought at least you'd have gotten a draw at home.
Yeah.
At home, you're very strong. London is very strong. I don't know. Do you bounce back from here, though?
Oh, we will. I don't think we'll have another result like that. I think it was just literally a case of Forest have come. They needed a win.
They're fighting for survival as well, so...
Yeah, exactly. They knew they could pull away from Spurs and West Ham and leave them to it. So they've been up for it, and I wasn't expecting it to be 5-0, but yeah, we'll talk a bit about the disallowed goal a bit later on.
But before we go there, what's happening with the coach? I heard some rumors that he might leave, or
I think it's just that. So I think it's just rumors. So there is a discussion that they're going to review his position at the end of the season. I think that's to give him a new contract. To be honest,
that would be good if he gets another season.
Yeah.
Oh, he's done a brilliant job.
He deserves it. Yeah. And there's also rumors as well that we're going to invest again, like quite heavily. We've got the cash to do it.
Yeah,
so,
which you should do.
Yeah. The owner's really ambitious. He wants us to be in Europe, so
it's a tall mountain to climb, but I mean,
let's just go with the ride.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
One step at a time, you stay in, and then you work from there.
Yeah. But he's certainly not scared to make a big decision. So if Labrie doesn't perform next year, then he won't be afraid to cut his losses and move on to someone else.
So next game I think is against Wolves. What do you reckon? You're away to Wolves.
Away to Wolves, I think they're down now. We don't really have anything to play for.
You can get Europe, you know.
We can. I don't think we're seriously aiming for that though. I think it would be quite fortunate to get there. There's a few teams that would probably get there before us, and I also don't really want to.
Yeah.
Because we've seen with Forest and West Ham and
Newcastle and
Spurs, the squad,
it is hard.
The squad just gets stretched so much. We'll probably see that with Brentford or Brighton next year if they get into it.
That is true. I would say take it one step at a time. I mean, come next season, you crack on from where you're at now and try to go up a notch. Try to move up the table. Probably top 10 next season would be really good. So I would say back the manager and go again on recruitment.
We've got some fans though that are just totally unrealistic. So they were calling for his head after that.
No, come
game.
off it.
And
no.
I think every club has them, to be fair. Every club has these.
He's done
fans.
an absolute brilliant job. Coming to the season, nobody expected Sunderland to perform like this or be where they are at the moment. So, I mean, it's a good job. He's done a brilliant job.
If we get anywhere near the top 10, fantastic.
I think you should invest in the midfield though, because Xhaka, I mean, you need somebody alongside him. And he needs somebody to teach somebody. Somebody needs to come in to learn off him to carry on, you know?
Yeah.
Because he's going up in age.
Yeah. There's questions about Diarra as well. He's just a bit his end product isn't fantastic. He just runs around a lot. He doesn't really do anything.
You need definitely strength up front. You need a proper forward or
Yeah.
two.
Robbie's good. I'd like Matete as well.
Yeah, he's all
From
right. He's all
Palace.
right. But I guess he's going to want Champions League football.
Probably.
So that's going to be a tall order for that one.
What about down at the bottom then on Saturday? We had Wolves and Spurs and West Ham and Everton at the same time.
To be honest with you, I've watched those two games. It was lacking a bit of quality.
Yeah.
Not much there, but it's going all the way. It's going all the way. At the end, West Ham managed to get a win. It was a good game at the end, wherein they scored first, Everton came back, equalized, and then Callum Wilson find the winner, 90th minute.
At the point of them being 1-1, Spurs scored their winner.
Yeah.
And it's like, is it written in the stars? And then West Ham get their winner.
I mean, it's going all the way. Going all the way.
Spurs had to keep pace with it, and they did, but it's only a 1-0 against Wolves.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do better than that.
Wolves shut them out.
They look a lot more organised with De Zerbi.
They do, but the quality is poor. I mean, they've lost two players, I think. They've lost Solanke and Simmons. So I don't know what's going to happen going forward.
Maddison is on his way back.
They need some more back to help them across the line.
They have had a lot of injuries, to be fair, this season, which is there something in training that they need to look at? Like, is the pitch quality good enough? But it doesn't matter. Like, they're in the relegation zone, might be going down, so they need to find a solution.
I don't know what's going to happen next season. If they stay up, they're going to have to just go again. Before we get there, what do you reckon? After the weekend, I thought there would have been like separation of the two. Like you would see West Ham or Tottenham pulling away, but there was no separation. So you'd still think Tottenham is going down.
I still think it's Spurs, because West Ham just have a bit more fight about them. I think they realise the situation they're in, whereas Spurs think, we're not going to go down with Spurs. Actually, there's only 4 games left. You need to pull your finger out.
It's so hard to call. Yeah, it's so hard to call. I was saying it was West Ham, but after that performance of the weekend, they're fighting for their lives.
Exactly.
So, I don't know. It's so hard to call. It's going to go all the way down. It's going all the way down. And both of them have some tricky games ahead.
Yeah.
Both of them have tricky games ahead. So let's see.
Let's see what happens here. What about Newcastle and Arsenal at the Emirates? 1-0.
Yeah, both teams look really poor. Really, really poor. No quality in the final third.
No, I was going to say the same thing. Like, they're very organised, Arsenal, and they can get the ball to the final third. But when they get there, they're so restricted, they're scared to take risks.
No finish. End product is really, really bad.
Yeah.
But thanks to Eze for his wonderful brilliance to get them a goal. That was enough. Wissa, though, he missed an absolute sitter to equalise.
He did. It should have been 1-1.
I don't know what's happened to Newcastle. I don't know what's happened to Newcastle.
I think they need a big rebuild in the summer.
Some of the fans want Eddie Howe gone.
Some of the fans.
Yeah. Next minute they're saying, he should stay and get another season.
Yeah.
It's all gone a bit stale for him. I think he needs to refresh it a bit. His tactics and everything.
So Chris said on the last podcast, keep Eddie. Doesn't know who else he would get. Keep him, give him another chance, back him. 1-0 defeat to Arsenal. Now he's calling for his head.
Oh, he needs to make up his mind,
It's like, you can't do the hokey-cokey with it. You need to decide.
But the players, though, I don't think some of the players are playing for him. I did say it before, and even Anthony Gordon, I think I don't know, but he's claiming he's injured.
His attitude is pretty bad. I don't like him. I don't rate him at all. But he's probably one of the best players, skill-wise.
And because he knows. But they need to rebuild. Definitely rebuild.
Yeah.
And start again. But let's see how they play the weekend.
Yeah. Arsenal,
though, they just might have enough to win the title. I think if they beat, who they play this weekend? Fulham. If they beat Fulham this weekend, they can open up a 6-point gap ahead of City. City don't play until Monday. So that will put the pressure back on City. So that will give them a good chance. I mean, it doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win.
Yeah.
It's getting down to crunch time now. At the end of the season. So as long as you get your 3 points, that's all that matters.
But you're thinking it could come down to goal difference. And against Newcastle,
I don't think. Yeah, it could though, but I have a feeling that either City or Arsenal is going to lose a game or two.
I can't see City dropping any points. They're so good in this month of the year, in this period.
They're not the City of old.
No.
Look at even Burnley, 28 shot and only 1 on target.
Yeah.
But with Arsenal, I just think with Champion League as well, I just think there just might be a wobble there.
Yeah.
And City, on the other hand, they have FA Cup, so it's going to go all the way. It's going to all go all the way. Who blinks first?
If you're an Arsenal fan, would you rather win the Premier League or the Champions League?
Premier League.
Premier League.
They've always wanted to win that.
If you end up with none,
Then I'll be gutted. Arteta's gone. Have to, 100%.
Yeah.
He has to go. And I don't care about, who am I going to bring in next? Nah, he has to go.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Imagine that, an Arsenal Bayern Munich final. Harry Kane gets the
Yeah,
hat-trick.
yeah. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. Yeah.
That'd be
They
awesome.
play Atletico tomorrow, so
Yeah.
on a Wednesday, so let's see.
That's no gimme, like. That's no
Nah.
easy game, that.
But I think they'll go down there and defend or try to nick a goal, defend and come back to the Emirates. But I mean, you say City, but I just think Arsenal, if they win at Fulham on the weekend, I think they're going to have the edge towards the title. I could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Yeah. City are in the final of the FA Cup, of course.
Well, yeah.
So they could do the domestic treble. And considering at the start of the season, we were saying, like, they're pretty poor. They look bad. That's a brilliant achievement if they can. Even FA Cup and the Carabao Cup would be great.
It's a good achievement. I mean, Pep, though, he's a genius, man.
Is he done after this? If he wins the treble, is he going to just leave?
If he win the treble, he's won everything as well.
Yeah.
So it's up to him if he wants to stay.
Oh, yeah, like, he's not going to get sacked.
But if he wins this Premier League, that would be a record, isn't it? Is it like 6 in so many years or 5 in so many years?
Yeah.
So he's not going to get sacked, don't get me wrong. So he's going to walk on his own terms.
I think
whenever he's ready.
If they win it, he'll leave on a high. If they lose it, he'll stay one more
Mm.
season and try and win it next year. But we'll see what happens with that. Fulham Villa?
Villa at the moment, I thought they would have win that game on the weekend, move up the table a bit, put some daylight between them and Liverpool as it relates to Champions League points. But I just think they have 1 foot in and 1 foot out in the sense of they're focusing on the Europa League and the Premier League at the same time. So they'll bounce back, though, I believe. That game as well, it didn't live up to what my expectations.
I think they'll get Champions League.
Yeah, I think they'll definitely, because it's top 5.
Yeah,
and
true.
The gap is.
Oh,
Yeah. And even if they don't and they win the Europa League, they're guaranteed Champions League position as football as well. So
yeah, the gap's 8 points to Brighton.
So they're definitely Champions League bound.
Yeah.
And I don't see who is in 6 catching them up, Chelsea or Brighton. So
certainly not Chelsea.
Yeah. What about the game yesterday? Man United versus Brentford.
Super Man United.
Yeah.
Good win.
Sweet Man U time. Pa, pa, pa. Man U never felt so good. So good.
So good.
Get in there, man.
It was pretty dominant, to be fair.
It was a good game of football. Really entertaining game of football. It could have gone both ways.
Yeah. Casemiro, I'd keep him, like.
He's definitely playing his way for a contract extension. I would give him another season, you know.
I would. It depends if he wants to stay.
Yeah, he definitely he's playing for it.
Yeah.
He's playing for it.
And what about Michael Carrick?
I'll give him a go as well. I would give him a 1-year contract.
Would he take a 1-year contract? Because you think if he doesn't perform, he wants to, he's going to get paid out, isn't he? So would he want 2 or 3, maybe 4 years?
Yeah, but he can strike a deal.
Yeah.
I would give him a year contract with him playing in all the competitions, and depends on his improvement. Then I'll make a decision from there.
Yeah, that's the thing, because they're playing a game a week at the minute. He's got 6 days to prepare for every game. Yeah. When it comes to the crunch time and this time next year, if they're in the Champions League, Premier League, whatever it is, it's a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, I would give him. And I would give him a season and give him a chance to go in the transfer market and get whoever he wants.
Yeah.
Because he's earned it. But can I just drop a quick question? With him taking over where he took over from Amrin, do you think if he was in charge from the start of the season, do you think we would be pushing Arsenal and City for the title?
That's what it suggests. They're first since he took over in the form. So yeah, considering the start of the season you had, it was slating Man United, saying they're terrible. What a job he's done to turn it around, like.
Yeah, I think the players really like him and the players are playing for him.
Yeah.
But what Man United don't want to do is make the same mistakes they made with Ollie.
Keep him and...
Yeah. But again, They've tried so many previous big top shot managers and it still haven't worked, like Louis van Gaal and Mourinho and all them.
Yeah.
It's a chance you take, though. I would definitely give him a season.
Yeah,
Let's
I would
see.
keep him now. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be hard to not keep him, the job that he's done. Like, so yeah, there was calls early on for him to keep his job, and he's proved that he probably should since then.
Like him. Players like him. I mean, but they're waiting until after the World Cup to see which managers are available to probably make a decision. But it doesn't matter. I'll just give him another go.
Yeah.
I would give him another go.
Me too. What about the other FA Cup semi-final? So we had Man City, Southampton, and then we had Chelsea versus Leeds. Don't know if you caught any highlights of that, but both teams didn't really seem like they wanted to go through. Like, there was no quality really.
I mean, I've managed to catch, I was at work, but I've managed to catch up on the highlights afterwards. I mean, Chelsea was okay for the first half. Leeds was very, very poor.
Yeah.
They came out for the second half, but I guess the damage was already done. It was a poor game from my point of view.
They're just, either team are just bait for City, really, to go and win it.
But all I can say is the Chelsea players, they've chucked Rosina right underneath the bus. Where was that performance all along? And I mean, Enzo Fernandez, he scored and kissing the badge when 2 weeks earlier he wanted to go to Real Madrid.
Yeah.
So you can't trust those players, man. But
players and their agents, it's just
they've
ridiculous.
won, innit? They've done it. So they're meet City in the final. I don't know. I think Man City just might have enough, though.
Oh yeah, I think City will win it.
On the path of Leeds, they've really done good. They've really done good. They're like the next Sunderland or on the same thereabout. They've really delivered.
Leeds were the one
them.
we picked out as the one that had
Just
the best chance. Turns out Sunderland have done well, but Leeds have done well as well, to be fair.
Yeah, they've done really well.
What's your predictions for tonight? PSG, Bayern Munich, Champions League?
Oh, that should be a free-flowing football game. It's at Paris, isn't it? So I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
2-2? Yeah. Desmond?
2-2 draw.
I think, yeah, you could be right. Draw could be on the cards. 1-1. Bayern Munich might keep it tight and take it back to their place.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, but I think they'll definitely score.
Yeah, but I mean, the strike force of PSG, oh, they have a really good team. Really good team. Should be a good game. Should be a cracker of a game.
Corker, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute corker.
But I'm going to go for 2-2.
Yeah.
What's your prediction? Arsenal versus Atletico.
Atletico. I think whoever wins tonight will win the Champions League. Either PSG or Bayern Munich.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It
doesn't matter who goes through.
Yeah.
But I think I wouldn't write off Atletico Madrid.
Oh, they're dark horses, aren't they?
Yeah. Arsenal have been so bad.
But quick one.
They keep winning, but performance-wise,
yeah, it's really poor.
It's poor.
But a quick one. Do you know, Atletico, they have come so close so many times. What if everybody's writing them off? They are the underdogs. What if this season is their season?
Could be. Absolutely could be.
I wonder what's the odds at the bookies for them to win it. It's crazy, isn't it?
Let's have a gander and see what we can get. But he's done a great job, like Simeone.
Yeah, I really like
he keeps rebuilding, doesn't he?
Yeah, Mr. Suit, I call it. Mr. Suit, man. He's always in his nice black suit, innit?
Perhaps he's one for Arsenal to look at, because they've got the similar kind of players. They're a dogged team. And could he be the one to come in and win something with Arsenal? Yeah,
it doesn't matter. I don't want to say dirty, but the type of football he plays is like, it doesn't matter how or who gets hurt as long as
he's aggressive.
He win.
Definitely.
I really like him.
Yeah, it's definitely one to look at. Yeah. I would have him at Sunderland.
But he won Champions League football. Nah, no way he's coming to the Northeast. Sorry, lad.
What about
to be playing with the big dogs and swimming in the big pond to get those type of managers? Man United all the way, lad.
Slating them earlier in the season, thinking about burning his shares. Right, Thursday, Forest Villa in the Europa League semi-final. 8 o'clock kickoff. So there's going to be one English team in the final, at least. Again, I think whoever wins that will win it.
Yeah, me too.
The other semi-final is Braga and Freiburg. But whoever goes through has a great chance. I think Villa.
I think Villa just might have enough.
Emery is an expert in that competition.
He has his name written on that trophy.
So I would reckon Villa go through, probably win 2-1 on the night. On Thursday, and then
if they have all their players for that game, definitely Villa, like the McGinn, like the Rodgers, Watkins, Anana.
Yeah,
if they have everybody fit, I'm definitely tipping them. But I think they're going to go in as favorite. I'm going to say 2-1.
Yeah. Forest can put something into it though now that they've
You've reached that
kind
far.
of pulled safe as well, haven't they, in the Premier League? So they can go for it.
I just think Aston Villa though will have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they would have been there with Sean Dyche?
Nah.
No.
But we're saying that again, I don't know, because I mean he's come in and he's probably what's he coached?
Pereira.
Yeah, he's come in and I think he might change the system a bit. They look more attacking, while under Sean Dyche they were a bit sitting back a bit. So I don't know. I don't think so. But you never know. You never know. But even before Dyche came in, they were still doing good in the Europa League, but not in the league.
Yeah.
So is it a case where the English teams dominate in Europe? Doesn't matter who is the coach? I don't know.
Possibly, yeah. But we'll see what happens on
Yeah.
Thursday. Anything else on predictions before we move on?
Do you want to do the prediction for the games on upcoming weekend?
Go on then, hit me. I'll give you some quick
All right.
quick scores.
Leeds Burnley.
Oh. 1-0 Leeds. I think that'll be
Brentford West Ham. That should be a good one. What do you reckon?
We win it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But Brentford they're playing good as well.
Yeah, I think Brentford might win that one then, 2-1.
Yeah, I've gone for 2-1 as well. What about your beloved Sunderland versus Wolves?
Away from home.
Yeah.
Not too great. 1-1.
1-1, a draw.
Yeah.
I've gone for a Sunderland win.
Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah.
Yep. Another club from the Northeast. What about Newcastle versus Brighton? Newcastle is at home. Up the Mugs.
Brighton are going to thrash them. Danny Welbeck is going to get a
come
hat-trick.
on, Eddie Howe. He can't lose 600 pounds. Really not. No way.
46-year-old Danny Welbeck.
No. Oh, running the channels.
He's having his best ever. Okay, Newcastle might win that one, I think. No.
I've gone for 2-1 Newcastle.
Yeah,
I think they might just stop the bad run there. Arsenal versus Fulham.
Is it at the Emirates?
Yes.
Yeah, right. They should win then, but not by many.
Not by much.
2-0.
2-0?
They need a 4 or 5-0 to get the goal difference up. But
I don't think they're worried about the goal difference. But anyway, I've gone for a 2-1.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about Bournemouth versus Palace?
Bournemouth are good. Both managers leaving at the end of the season. 1-1.
1-1. I've predicted that as well.
Yeah.
Man United versus Liverpool. That should be a
great
rival,
game.
yeah.
Who's going to get third place? Where's it at?
It's at Man United.
2-1 Man United.
2-1 Man United. I've gone for a 2-2 draw. Villa versus Tottenham.
Oh, it's a tough game for Spurs, that, isn't it?
Yeah, but saying that Villa is coming off Europa League game as well.
Yeah, so they'll be a bit tired, but Spurs have got to win. 1-0 Villa.
You reckon? I've gone for 2-1.
Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 2 more. Chelsea versus Nottingham. Chelsea need a win as well in the league.
Everyone seems to need that win, don't they? Chelsea, 2-1.
You're going Chelsea. I've gone for 1-1 draw. And last but not least, Man City versus Everton.
It's the Monday night, isn't it? 2-1 City. No, 3-1 City. They're not going to drop.
I've gone for a 2-1 Man City.
Yeah. Comfortable.
Yeah. Well, that's a prediction for the weekend.
It's a prediction.
Ahead, so let's see.
Hold us to them.
Yeah.
Right. We're going to take a look at some of the comments we've had on social media. So a couple of them are about the dirty play in the box. So we've got James saying referees are too soft on goalkeepers. We've got Chris saying fouls on goalkeepers, obstructions in the box, dirty tactics. It's right, I think. Do you agree? Would you agree?
Yeah, I will agree to a certain extent. I mean, all this crowding and holding and thing that's going inside the box, and the referee is not spotting it, and the VAR, which should be helping the referee, is not picking up on it either. So it's not on.
Well, Mel's made a comment saying one brave referee would put an end to it, but VAR just ignores it.
But the VAR, to me, has been put in place to help the referee, but they are not intervening unless it's something serious or the referee make the first call.
So we saw in Fulham against Villa, Fulham got a goal disallowed because there was some clear holding on the keeper. Are you in with that?
Yeah,
one?
that was definitely a foul.
Yeah.
I mean, he stood in his way, preventing him from getting out to catch the ball.
Yeah, keeper catches that if he's not.
Yeah, that's definitely a
you can't do that.
Foul. Yeah.
What about the Ballard disallowed goal, Mukiele sliding in?
That one is a 50-50, you know. I see why it's not given, and another day I see where it could have been given.
Yeah. Mukiele slips and the keeper sort of catches the keeper's foot.
Yeah.
But
I
it
mean,
looks like the keeper's already jumping and trying to
yeah,
dive for it.
yeah. And he's on the ground as well. There's nowhere he could have,
He couldn't have been anywhere else.
or move out the way of anything.
Yeah.
But it's just the contacts on the keeper, innit? Once you make any contact on the keeper, that's a foul. Even soft or
Too soft.
It's too soft, but that's how it is. That's the law of the game. Even if it's deemed too soft, it's still a foul.
I don't know. Graham agrees with that as well, to be fair. What about the obstruction of defenders? Like, rather than everyone looking at the ball and trying to win the ball, everyone is just holding everyone.
And that's where the VAR or the referee should be firm, should be strong and say, I'm going to give you a penalty, or I'm going to give you a foul the other way. You can't not be looking at the ball and holding or hugging or whatever. Nah. But the referee needs to be more stronger. VAR needs to help the referees as well. That's what they're there for.
Yeah.
That's what they're there for.
Is that the solution then? The VAR needs to be looking at the box and players need to just stop holding each other, and the ball comes in, you have to either attack it or defend it. That's it.
To me, it's going to take two things. It's going to take either a strong referee to stamp it out and stop it immediately, or it's going to take somebody in the VAR room to say, look, I'm having none of it. And then I'm going to pinpoint it out and I'm going to send the referee to the screen. And then I'm going to start giving penalties, yellow cards, giving the foul. That's the only way it's going to stop.
Yeah. It's almost like NFL.
Yeah.
Where teams are actually training these players. Arsenal will train that and then they'll say, well, if you kick it there, I'll hold this player from getting it. You're running behind.
That's where it's gone now. It's Arsenal. I mean, it's been about for a while, but Arsenal's taking it to another level. When they're taking corners or free kick, everybody's standing like 2 meters away from the goalkeeper. Everybody's crowding the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
He can't do nothing. They're literally pinning him. So they're gonna. It doesn't look good to me. It doesn't look good. They're gonna have to do something to stamp it out. But the referee needs to be more stronger. And the VAR, the VAR needs to do something about it. Once you see a little pulling or a little hugging or anything going on, penalty or foul, or even issue cards, the referee needs to do more.
Yeah, I'd probably say Arsenal would have been 5 or 6 goals down. If that had been enforced, because that's how they play.
That's their game, isn't it? Set piece FC. That's their style. But again,
Job FC.
Again, they'll cut that out and then they'll find another thing somewhere along the line. There'll be something else.
Yeah.
But the referees definitely need to cut it out and be more firmer.
Yeah. Quick curveball then. We've got some listeners in Chattanooga in Tennessee. They've lost the last 2 games, Chattanooga. I think they're really bad. Prediction for Chattanooga and Huntsville City. To be careful what I said there.
Is that like just a normal Premier League?
It's an MLS Pro group stage.
It's a group stage game. It's not like a final or a semi-final or anything like that. Where do they sit in the league? You have that stats at your fingertip.
They're currently 8th in the league with 10 points. They've won 3, drawn 1, lost 3.
Are they at home?
Yes.
Yeah, win.
The Chattanooga are going to beat Huntsville.
No, where's Huntsville?
10th.
Where is Chattanooga? 8th. Yeah. I'm going to go for a home win.
What's the score?
2-1.
2-1. I'm going to back Huntsville then. 2-1 Huntsville. Right there. That's it, I think, for today. We look forward to watching Chattanooga and Huntsville.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to have to see if I can find it somewhere. So what's the plan for the weekend? Bank holiday weekend, lad. What are you doing?
Bank holiday weekend.
Get the barbecue or get the red stripe, get the jerk chicken.
Get the little tinfoil barbecue out and the paving slab so it doesn't burn the...
Any plans? Or are you at work?
I'll be working, mate. I'm off Saturday, so hopefully some decent weather.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get some sunshine here.
What you doing? Got some jerk chicken on the barbie?
I wish I did, lad. I'm going away with the missus for the weekend. I'm going, I think, down Brentford or some Milton Keys somewhere along there. Yeah, just to see her friend. So I'm taking her down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be away Saturday and Sunday. Monday.
Take the little barbecue in your
I might as well.
Yeah,
I might as well stick it in and get an igloo and put a few stripes on the ice.
Another weekend of football coming up. I'm sure everyone's going to enjoy it. Please send your photos in of where you're watching it. If you go to any games, let us know and drop some comments on Facebook, YouTube. We're on TikTok now as well. Search for the Football Banter Box on TikTok if you want to see some more videos. Cheers, Renard. Enjoyed that.
Yep, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Good one.
See you next time.
Yeah, bye.